Hey guys, this is Ed with CMC Reptiles. Want to do a video on my milk snakes here. I'm actually getting ready to take them out of brumation. So I'm getting their tubs ready. I started them in brumation maybe 8-10 weeks ago, probably 10-12 weeks. I mean, winter isn't over yet. We are pretty much in February now. Our temperatures here in California are getting a little warm. So what I'm going to do is I got one of my liners down, and then I put aspen bedding and give them some fresh water. Then we'll get the male set up, then the female. Alright, so basically all I did was put these two guys in another part of the house. As you can see, they're both in bins, just in an area where the temp might drop in the 60s to high 50s, and I don't like getting them too cold, so I'll get them out of these bins. Again, they've been in here maybe 10 weeks, 12 weeks, and they're really lethargic right now, so I want to get them in their tubs, warm them up, get food in them, and then we'll start breeding. Alright guys, so here's the male, very cold to the touch. Oh, he's ice cold actually, so we're going to get him set up back in here, get them warmed up. But you can see how really lethargic these guys are, being so cold for so long. But these are albino Nelson milk snakes. Picked them up from BHB Reptiles back in 2016, so I've had them since they're tiny little hatchling. First time breeding them. So again, get them warmed up, then we'll get the female set up. Alright guys, here's the female. And this girl is going to be really cold to the touch, really lethargic, as you can see right here. She's not moving much, but yeah, she is ice cold. Again, she's been in temperatures for the last 10 to 12 weeks that are in the low 60s to high 50s. So I have aspen bedding with one of the liners under to absorb any kind of urate, because as you know, if you have clubrids, they seem to be a lot stinkier than ball pythons, that's for sure. So putting those liners down helps absorb any of the urate and pee water spills, so this aspen bedding doesn't get wet and stinky. It helps it last a lot longer. But you can see how really slow they're moving. I'll get maybe 3 or 4 meals in these guys before I start pairing them. Fresh water's in there for them. Yeah, and before I put them in brumation, what I do is I let them go about 2 weeks after their last feeding before I put them in those tubs. This way they got all their systems all cleaned out and they don't make any mess in their tubs while they go into brumation. As you can see right here, this bedding is pretty much clean. There's not a drop of urate or anything in there, and that's after 12 weeks. So they were pretty much empty. Their system was empty before I put them in. And I'll wait about 2 days before I offer this girl and the male food for the first time. Let their body temp really warm up nice before I even offer them any food. So I'll give it about 2 days, and then we'll give them a meal. But excited about breeding these guys. First time I actually put them in a long brumation period. Didn't want to put them in the garage where it would have got way too cold. I just kept them in another room in the house where there is no heat or ambient temperature. Kept them in a nice dark corner. So they should do really well. Again, this is the female. I picked this one up also from BHB Reptiles back in 2016. You can see even that slow tongue response until she starts really warming up. She's going to be a little lethargic and probably very thirsty, because even though I keep water in there while they are in brumation, they really don't drink during that period. So these guys are going to be thirsty. They're going to be hungry as they warm up and thermoregulate their body temperature. These are some beautiful snakes. I love these guys. Just that bright orange color. Little bit of marking on the head, pattern on the head. That really slow tongue response. And just really cold to the touch. So I'll let this girl be. I'll get food in them. They'll right away going into a shed, I'm sure, after I feed them a couple of times. That's usually what they do after brumation. And then I will start pairing them, and hopefully I'll get some eggs. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.